Caller is the security. They threw a BB gun in the bushes.
Hey guys, welcome back to J is for Justice. Sorry for the abrupt opening, but we are listening to Scanner audio right now. And they just got a call about a guy at Walmart stumbling around the garden department. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I don't know anything new. All I know is that they're getting ready for their deployment tonight. Because it seems like he makes his moves at night. So it seems like that's what they're doing. So I've got the, sorry I spelled his name wrong. I'll fix it. But I've got Fox 29, which just went off air. And I think they'll be back. We've got Nik the Hat on Twitter. And I'm going to go over to the audio for Nik the Hat
39 Paul 9.
in just a minute. He doesn't really have anything new.
39 Paul 9.
This is the
39
scanner.
Paul 9 at St. Martha Villa, 490 Manor Avenue. It's going to be in front of the main entrance. For a disturbance, there's a male waiting by a white sedan, yelling at the caller. She's in her 20s, last seen wearing a maroon shirt, maroon pants.
And we're going to hear unrelated shows too.
In a Manor property. No weapons, no intox.
There is a clearer video of him scaling that wall too. I'll show you guys. Howdy, Katrina. Cavalcante.
36 The caller is now in contact with the subject. It's a white male, 19, about muscular build, blonde hair, wearing all black. He has a forehead with dried blood and grass on the back of his shirt. They're now requesting EMS, just getting agitated.
Let me remove that extra A. Boom.
Hold on, is he forming the ambulance?
Division.
Take your officer now.
She's conscious now.
She's down.
They are all better.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh, Jackie, be safe. Be safe. Let's get some audio from Nik the Hat real fast. Bear with me. I'm just getting everything together here.
So again, we are on Baltimore Pike. A couple of miles up.
They're on Baltimore Pike.
91. Check MPC for
Longwood Gardens. Now, we were actually not too, we saw the train tracks earlier at the Ace Hardware. I'm not sure if they do connect. I'm checking with my sources if there is any update. Can you get me water? I'm checking with my or the Gatorade. I'm checking with my sources to see if there is an update. We're gonna find out right now. Give me 1 sec. So I'm live here nearby Brandywine Creek. I'm sending some texts to law enforcement to see if they know what's going on.
For some great copy your condition. 85 train. Our male sitting in the bottom of the turd.
Enjoy this slow mode production.
I'm gonna find out.
Wait. Hold on.
We're gonna find out right now I'm waiting for some texts. I'm texting right now a couple law
Thanks for being here, guys.
To see. I'm asking 4 of them.
Nothing yet, Island Thrifts. So I've slowed down the wall climb. Check it out.
And I also have some texts in with individuals that are.
And there's no satchel on his back either. He doesn't have a satchel.
I haven't gotten any response yet.
Yeah, it's his reflection. I noticed that too, Relevant. We are. Welcome back, Delaney. Delaney, every time.
316 is your status.
So we're on Route 1 in Baltimore Pike. Route 1 in Baltimore Pike.
Hold on.
4753. Unit 4753, okay.
That's for you, Delaney. Every time you come in now, I'm giving you the Bob and Doug McKenzie. Well, he's wearing floods for sure. He's definitely got prison sweatpants on. I mean, for this dude who's 5 foot tall to wear floods, are these little boys' fucking pants? Or are they men's shorts?
Unit 1241.
How does this guy have floods when he's 5 foot tall?
41.
It's like he's wearing this dude's shorts.
Unit 1241 on the front porch of 620 Walnut Street, 620 Walnut Street, or domestic. It's going to be a caller's daughter and the ex-boyfriend refused to leave. No weapons, no intox. His name is Nishawn Burton. Black male in his 20s. Wearing a brown and gold shirt, blue jeans, and shorts.
What happened to my
Arrived
stream?
on foot, he's carrying a white backpack. 41.
Watch, he's wearing...
1259, copy your route to the audible alarm. 753 Springdale Drive, 753 Springdale Drive. Office motion.
Like, he's 5 foot tall.
Unit 3912 your status.
I mean, come on now.
Yeah, too, is good.
Those pants, those pants are freaking longer than they are wide, or wider than they all are long. Yeah, he is very strong. He's got the tennis shoes. They add 3 inches. Angie B, that's hysterical. But for real, though. Limber little fucker, isn't he? I mean, a week? This is shameful. But think about what he did, guys. He is an evil, evil person. If they were any wider, he would have been too short for climbing. Oh, man. Diana. All noticing the platform shoes. Hey, Johnny. Look at this dude. He doesn't even slip. I think he has the top half of his pants rolled up. Well, okay, so the latest news, there is an update. They have expanded the search area, if that surprises you guys. It doesn't really surprise me, but they've expanded it, so it's a larger search area now, which is absolutely bonkers. It's scary they haven't gotten him yet, especially after what happened in Texas. Well, considering that an inmate escaped in this exact same way in May. in May. So let's go back to the Fox coverage. See if we can get that back up. Yeah, we're back with Fox. Well, no, we're not. They're not live. Oh, yes, they are. Okay, they're back up. All right, let's see what they're doing. Let's listen in on Fox 29 and Chris from Fox 29. Oh, shit. Let's speed it back up.
That's a big concern for law enforcement. One of my sources...
Enjoy the stream, guys. Like this video if you do.
They have people not only on the ground as freight trains go by the area, but we know that several times when a freight train, I think there's at least one freight train track that goes by this area through the search zone. And not only does on the ground, there's state troopers nearby looking at that train. In fact, I think one train was stopped. They're also following it from above on the helicopter every time a train goes by, so they're looking that way as well. So they are looking at the trains, the freight train. Right now you have to look at corridors on ways that they would, there's some response there, police. So right now we are, this is 52, right? Yeah, we're in the search zone right here. We're on one. Well, 1 at 52. Yeah, 1 at 52. So right here is really where the search zone is starting.
The only chopper I see in the area is from Fort Meade, Florida.
Okay, what I was getting at is he's most likely looking for corridors to go down, up and down. Like a train track, like a creek.
Let me show you. I'm going to pull up the flight radar as well.
Roads where too many people he can get caught. So they think he may be looking at bodies of water as a clear path. And they also think this guy is pretty smart too. I mean, he's not a dumb guy to outrun hundreds of law enforcement in a 3-mile radius over the course of an entire week with the technology and resources they have. So I think they're getting a taste of this a little bit.
I'm going to mute the scanner.
Prisoner,
I don't think we're going to hear shit.
He was caught within a few minutes, almost on the prison grounds.
Did not see anything in the house.
Muted.
So just the latest update today, as we, photographer Aaron Sachs and I are headed to the latest, at least response. We're not sure what we're getting to yet, but this is kind of what we did last night. Just drove around. There was a response. We saw a lot of activity last night, and that's what we heard. Is where we were last night was the response from Chandler Avenue last night. That was the last confirmed sighting of Donelo Cavalcante. Was last night about this time on Chandler Road. We have another.
It's past us.
Oh, past us. Okay. I gotta get my glasses on.
Get your glasses on, old man.
Since then, we have had. We're probably coming up to the Brandywine Creek right here. You're probably going to see, and slow down if we can. You're probably going to see a state trooper along the Brandywine Creek right over the river here, coming up on Creek Road. They've had someone stationed there for almost 24 hours now, ever since the Chandler Road sighting. But since last night, the Chester County prison officials finally came out with some details about how Donelo Cavalcante escaped from prison. Those details were released today. It was on Thursday when he climbed up a wall from the prison
which we just
exercise
watched.
yard and climbed out a roof, climbed through some razor wire, through another wall, and out of the Chester County prison. He has been now on the loose for the last 7 days.
Welcome, loungers.
The interim warden at Chester County Prison says since the first escape, which was at the exact same location as this one, there were some protocols put in place, but obviously not the right protocols when it came to personnel. What's that?
We're coming up to the brand new line.
Okay, we are. Okay, this is what I was talking about. I'm going to just kind of zoom in here. Where are we at? All right, to the left there. What's going on here?
What'd you say?
They're searching there.
Pull over?
No, just,
Okay.
I guess keep going. Just keep going. Those were the train tracks we were talking about.
Yeah.
They were searching the train tracks. So we just went over the train tracks. Those train tracks we were talking about. We did see some search crews out here. How do I get to? Hold on. Slow down if you can. This camera's.
Oh, that's a truck in the way.
I wanted to pan around to that sign that says "Stay vigilant." These electronic signs were just put up along Baltimore Pike and Creek Road,
Ooh, how
telling
creepy.
people to stay vigilant, to call 911 if they see something, say something. Just another one of these things that, as the days wear on this hunt for this killer, they have added. So right now we are headed to another
Autumn fragrance?
another location where we were told there may be some activity. And
No sightings today. All right, so let me give you guys an update on what I heard. I heard via Nik the Hat. Hang on, let me turn that fan down. I heard from Nik the Hat that they had 30 trail cams and they added another 30 today. So apparently they've been busy putting out trail cams and preparing for tonight. So that's where we're at. So 60, as far as we know, 60 trail cams out in those woods. We're watching Fox 29 and Nik the Hat and Flight Radar. I see nothing on Flight Radar. But let's get back. Let's see what Nik has to say. We're going to switch from Fox. We're going to mute them for a second. And let's go over to Nik the Hat on Twitter. If I could say his last name, I'd tell you what it was. And that Flight Radar might time out up there. If it does, don't worry, it will refresh. Here we go. Nick's not talking. Fun stuff.
All right, I got a text from a resident, so I'm going to listen to the resident.
Okay, what's the resident saying? I mean, I am seeing no flight activity.
All right, so we're about to head to another spot from a local resident who told us to head up that way.
All right, let's keep Nick on. He's going
as you guys
to
saw, there was a
another
search
spot.
team,
I don't know if Fox is
assembled.
going to the same
Brie, that's
place.
where we're going.
We'll see. I'm going to
Assembled.
shut up.
It's on there. So as you guys know, this is Baltimore Pike. So up that way is Longwood Gardens to our left. All right, so let's see what's going on. actually, people are kind of walking in the. There are people in the water, kids with their families, and it's a nice day out. So it's good that they're down there because if they.
That is crazy. There was people swimming like nothing's going on. What? I'll switch back to Fox. I'll go back and forth.
So right now we are on Baltimore Pike. We're going to Billsworth and 202.
Oh, it is? All right, let's listen to Fox for a minute. Let's switch back and forth. We know where they're heading. Let's see what they're doing. Back to Chris at Fox 29. For real, Black Eagle. Some people want to help, too. Welcome back, Lizzie Bones. Good to see you. Good to see you. This is bananas, guys. This is one weekend. We are with Fox 29. Riding dirty down Creek Road. No, I don't know what road this is. I don't know where they're heading, but this is where we are and what we're doing. And I'm going to continue to stream this for you guys. 7:23 Eastern Standard Time. And in just a little bit, maybe we'll replay the press conference from today. What up, Leaf Lover?
All right, everyone, where are we? Britain's Bridge Road. And
I know I need a Diet
Oakland
Coke for
Road.
reals. I'll be back.
Britain's Bridge Road has been a very busy place for police officers. This has been kind of a cut-through street for the search area. So right now, for those of you just joining us, let me just kind of reset here a little bit. Let me take a drink of water. We are on the road. Chris O'Connell and Aaron Sachs coming to you from our mobile unit of Fox 29. We are live streaming our search and our coverage of the manhunt for Donelo Cavalcante. And right now we are headed to a...
You know where the Audi dealership would be here?
No. Are we here?
Yeah, it says we're here.
Dilworthtown?
Town Road.
Yeah, go that way.
Okay. You see Hyundai to the left. Oh, Audi's to the right.
So it was back. Don't go there.
It's not in front. Okay.
It was just he saw it around
in
here.
this area.
Yeah. So I would go.
Straight.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I looking left and right from it?
Yeah. So this is the area where we heard there may have been a sighting of some sort. Go back to 202. Yeah. I'm going to pot down the microphone for a minute. I got to make a quick phone call. Stay with us, please. I'll be right back.
All right. I guess we'll go back over to Nik the Hat. Nik the Top Hat.
I think it's this one.
Oh, it's right here.
Yeah, so we're not far. To go up, But you don't want to stay on 202 is bigger than Route 1 is. I mean, the guy's not going to be walking on 202.
No, so we're looking for that intersection.
He had to make sure that he could fit.
Birmingham
And Stacy, he had to like plan which wall he was going to scale so he could fit.
There's still sighting everywhere. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, it was the New Balance.
All right.
You can't beat those New Balance soles.
I came up from the other side of Longwood. The only
I heard a blow with like a Jeep.
This morning there were cops on every side road. This evening the ramps over Longwood, they're all open now. There's no cops down there at all.
Creek Road and what?
The first cops I saw were at right before where you guys parked, coming up from the south on Route 1 this way.
So yeah, nothing's at Dilworth Sound.
I think all the action is going to be around the same place it was last night. It was all along the creek.
Yeah.
Britain's Bridge might be on this side of the creek, which is why people are more interested in Birmingham Road. That's on this side of the creek.
Let's go to Britain's Bridge and Creek Road.
Yeah, Britain's Bridge is on the other side of the creek.
Yeah, that's not too far. I
know. I just don't know how to tell you to get there.
Yeah, no, we have
Bridge is closed.
the GPS.
That's fine.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm going to
And
follow you.
Okay, and stay safe.
Oh, I will. I feel safer here. You know, the other thing I wanted to ask you guys about, if you want to ask one of your contacts, I live down in Avondale where all the mushroom farms are. We've been having people...
I'll give you my card, just so you can shoot me a text.
We've been having helicopters circling all day long, and there's no reason because we're way out of the, we're 10 miles south.
Okay, yeah, my cell's on there, so definitely shoot me a text, and
Okay.
yeah, we're gonna head to this before it gets dark.
All right,
just in
yeah,
case.
go. I might follow you.
Okay, thank you. Oh wow, there's a Gatorade on our hood. So the Gatorade this managed to not fly off the hood of the car as we were driving. So we're gonna go to Creek Road and Britain's Bridge just in case there's activity. So I'm not gonna listen to the 1,000 people on here. I'm going by text messages at this point. Sorry, she can keep up, cool. If not, don't worry. We gotta go. All right, cool. So, and sorry about that, guys. We don't want to be rude to the residents, and for those from Chester County, you guys understand. We're not gonna like say, oh, we're not gonna just like brush them off. We're gonna acknowledge them. So, I can't play a scanner when I'm on live. If you guys want me to play the scanner, I'm gonna have to disconnect. So I'm relying on you guys. And she's a good contact because she has you guys heard about the mushroom farm, just in case.
Response was anything. If it was, it is now gone.
So we're going to the mushroom farm just in case, or not the mushroom farm. I'm sorry. We're going to Britain's Bridge and Creek Road, and we're going to want to find a spot sooner or later to actually post up at.
Where we're going to go to now is a place that we were talking about earlier about the train tracks. A place that law enforcement have been searching most of the day. I'm sure yesterday as well, but I've been told that there was an increased effort today, not only on the ground.
Sorry guys, I'm just responding to text messages.
Looking at freight trains going by the area, but also by the air. Helicopters monitoring the movements through the area of that freight train, of course, in hopes of seeing Donelo Cavalcante try to take advantage of that.
So we are on our way to Britain's Bridge and
so we're going to go to
Road.
those train tracks and kind of show you what they were doing, what they were looking at, what they were looking for. I also can tell you that a source on the ground working tonight told me that there are dozens, I've been told, trail cameras at locations throughout the search area, both on public and private properties. We were also told that there have been
confirm
sources
this,
of food laid out.
I'm asking a resident if they can confirm
in
something.
specific areas in hopes that Cavalcante will take advantage of that and lure him out.
And I'm asking him how
he's
far we
desperate for
are,
some sort
apparently
of
about from another spot. I'm not going to listen to people that are saying confirmed on here. No disrespect, but some of you guys are giving good information, but a lot of you guys are from like New York or California. So I'm not going to listen to some Californian. No disrespect. You're not from here.
I am.
So we're working just to. And there is. No, that's not up. I thought that was police activity.
I'm back online. Just trying to ask.
Yeah, so see, we have people from
anyone have any
Australia.
questions? I'll try to get to
And
some.
everywhere.
I'll
So we're
scroll
trying
back.
to make sure.
What vehicle are we?
1585.
What vehicle is this?
It's a Ford F-150.
It's a Ford F-150 hybrid. I wish
If we
you
don't
could
see
see
any
it. We
action
call it
around
the
here, what
Beast.
we'll do is we'll go
Because it
there
is a
next. We're only 3 minutes away from the current stop. So if there's nothing here, we'll go down. And now you guys can see, just it's kind of hard unless the windows are open. So it's going to be a little bit. I'm going to show you guys with the window open. So if you're streaming on YouTube or whatever, you guys can mute it.
Information, try to broadcast that information, and also help navigate where we need to be, and that's where we're at this point.
Somebody from Maryland said he hopes they don't make it there, or she. I'm sorry, I don't know. Yeah, we hope he doesn't get out of the county. We hope he stays here and they capture him. Yeah, we're going to another spot. Apparently, Dillsworth Town was cleared, or there's nothing there.
So we're coming up to Creek Road here. This is kind of was the focus of the
Wings and
search
tequila.
yesterday. Creek Road, you'll probably see some police officers here.
Yeah, there are more cameras. They, the U.S. Marshals alone placed.
Now coming up here is, if we could slow down.
Several. I think it was. They have like 60 out, and then another department has 30 out.
Stationed
The
here.
game warden came out. He was placing them. So they're probably over
for the last
100. Add them all up. Notice how the houses are lit up here. You see how people have. Whoop, there's a little deer. So you guys see how the houses have their exterior lights on for the most part, so that way they can see. And this road actually has a street light. A street light. I haven't seen any more, but that's smart that neighbors are leaving their lights on. It's very important to leave your lights on because it gives a shadow, a reflection, just in case there's law enforcement in the area. They might see.
The entrance isn't completely blocked. If someone needs to get in there, they can. But if they're getting in there, they're going to have to talk to that state trooper. And that's typically.
If cops are swarming Kendall, well, the sources I have from Kendall, if you're watching this, so I don't have to text you, can you guys text me? The sources that are watching this that already have my number, can you text me if you guys are seeing something at Kendall?
This is right over the Brandywine Creek.
Anybody that has my number or Hong's number, don't text me, text Hong.
Yeah, maybe we could turn the face. I just want to, so we can give them something to look at.
Text us, because it's hard. We're not going to go through the comments on something like this.
So we were pulling in a parking lot.
So somebody from Kendall,
Baltimore Pike. Sorry, I'm getting you sick on you.
Please let us know if you see anything. Like not on here. I'm saying text us. And we'll go there next. Okay, so we're at this and there's nothing. So we'll go to Kendall. So this is Creek Road, but now we're going to go to the Kendall location.
A little bit.
Give me a second.
a little tiny.
1 second. Is it? So we're going to Kendall
what
now.
we did now, we stopped at Baltimore
They
Pike
got there and there was nothing. So now they're going to somewhere else. So I'm going to flick back over to Fox. Myron, you are cracking me up. The scanner's going crazy. Let me unmute my scanner.
Another spot. Is the car in front of us somebody that's watching us? Because if it is, comment and let me know what kind of car you're in.
right on the Brandywine Creek. And I was telling you last night how significant that was for the Brandywine Creek because the search area is now past the east of Brandywine Creek, which tells you that the search area has expanded, and it also gives the escapee a little bit more leverage and a little bit more area to work with in terms of his escape, and that was concerning to law enforcement.
67, okay. Check our procedure off my man.
I don't know where Nick's at, but this helicopter just went and swirled around Suzanne Sherry. See, he's handy. He's going to Kendall. See? He just said, oh, let's go to Kendall. Well, the helicopter's already left Kendall. It's going back to Unionville. But that's what the helicopter just did. If you guys can see that. Who muted Mike Sanner? Well, the scanner is pretty quiet. So.
16441. Unit 16441.
Clear at 12.5 and 30.
Hey, Banks.
Unit 16441, okay.
No, I said I'm unmuting the scanner, not Mike Sanner.
Everybody does that. It's okay.
Property, the state police of Maryland and Delaware also chipped in, so I'm not sure they were given those resources today or not. Going back to our YouTube feed, if anyone has any questions, happy to take them. Going back to our sorry. That is new chopper taking over next shift, possibly. I hope so. I'm looking at a live chopper now.
Yeah.
It looks like it may.
Okay. Unit 39, call 4, your status? Call 4 status, fine. Unit 39, call 4, okay.
Hey, Janice. Welcome back. Hey, Casey. Not yet. Amy, welcome to chat. Diana 8-Ball is cracking me up with you.
Caller called back and they moved across the street wearing a blue shirt and tan pants.
3-3 Paul 17. 3-3 Paul 17, Eagle View, landing, assisted living, 50 Stockton Drive, the memory care unit, second floor, 205. Dispatch for fall.
This has nothing to do with us.
3-3 Paul 17.
This is about some assisted living. Let's go back to Fox. They're at the railroad crossing. Holy. So apparently they were checking out a railroad crossing earlier. Be careful, Janice. And the chopper must have went back to refuel or
Should be
something.
coming right above us. That.
Here we go. Chad's Ford.
Yeah, I see the chopper. I'll see if I can.
There you go, guys. ×3. They're trying to film the chopper. Let's see if we can't zoom in there.
So the chopper's right above us. I'm sorry, I can't.
Looks like
Oh, I'm gonna get
Fairville
everyone
Road.
sick. I'm sorry.
Baltimore Pike. So look, now Nik is going over to Kendall, and they're not at Kendall anymore. Now they're at Baltimore Pike where he just was.
Where is it? Can you point to it?
That chopper is going fast.
Okay.
Chad's Ford Elementary.
Helicopter with the camera here. Sorry, I'm getting everyone sick.
That thing is cruising.
But it seems to be.
Peas in a pod.
It seems to be. Huh.
Baltimore Pike and Creek Road. They're about to go over Baltimore Pike right now. Heading over the Harvey Run Trail. They're going really fast.
There's our helicopter.
Murphy Road. Thank you, Southern Mom. Her ADHD ass loves all the different sources on one screen.
I am not a cameraman, guys.
Thank you so much, Southern Mom.
Bear with me.
So now they just did a circle. I think they're trying to make a figure 8 is 4 plus 4. And 4 plus 4 is figure 8.
All right. So there you go. We got our camera. We got our helicopter. He's still above. Honestly, I wonder if there's a reason. This helicopter is right above us, and he's circling us. So I'm going to actually hop out of the vehicle so I could get a little bit of a handle. Maybe one of my contacts can tell me why they may be circling over here.
I'm going to do a little switcheroo on the screen here.
There it is.
Oh, look, he got it on camera. He was determined.
All right, so you're seeing the search helicopter above.
They've got a circle. They're
circling the Brandywine Creek right now.
They're focusing on a circle, guys.
Right above Baltimore Pike. And it's been circling for a couple minutes right over our truck.
See that? We were on it.
And we are
like white on rice.
Maybe what's significant is because we're on the creek. Maybe they're searching the creek, but there's also the reason why we came here is those.
Oh, Oh my God. Okay, Myron, we get it. Stop.
Those train tracks that we're in front of right now.
I was talking to the owner of this garage that we're at, and they were telling us that there was a bunch of cops just going up and down, looking down the railroads. There's still a patrolman here just in case.
He sounds like Nate Eaton.
So they can keep an eye on, probably. I'm sure he'll be here for a while.
So is there a patrolman
There's
here?
still,
Okay.
there's still a state trooper.
Okay, so Aaron, Sachs videographer, just got out. He was shooting some video, was telling me just to the right of us right here, there's another state trooper on the railroad tracks.
Oh, Lord.
Behind us. And I could only, assuming there's not just one, there's a lot of them up and down these railroad tracks, just like we saw.
Yeah, because they have no clue where he is. He lost his train of thought earlier.
With the creek.
All right. There's that. And this. Come on, guys. Give me some thumbs up. I'm over here working hard. I don't
know if you can hear. Put the microphone outside for a second. You probably hear the traffic more than that, but right now we have a helicopter circling above us. It's hard to see them.
All right.
And again, bear with me, guys. I'm doing my best camera work here. It's not the easiest to track a helicopter with a joystick. And that's how we're doing it. I'm in the car here.
With a joystick.
Yeah, I know it's that's not. This isn't the media. This is a.
It's police.
This is a search helicopter. This is not a.
They're narrowed in on one circle, guys.
On it, but this is a.
They did this with Brian Laundrie too,
helicopter. This may be the one from another state. But yes, it is a privately registered helicopter, but it is this Bell Jet Lone Ranger.
It is.
It
came from Philadelphia. It's flying at 1,800 feet. It is a... I don't know what it is. It doesn't say. Bell 206L4 Long Ranger. It's getting dark too, and Nick's not going to be able to see shit. Fox 29 has their night vision cameras. Punani, lock your doors because we don't know where he is, but they certainly are
Nicole,
circling in on one specific area.
Thank you for that. We saw the same thing.
Brandywine Museum of Art.
At this location at the bridge because there were kids playing in the creek there, and there was a little response. But this, oh wait, where am I? Sorry.
It's not far from an elementary school either. There's an elementary school right at the top left. Historical Society.
But this guy's been here for 24 hours now. Someone on this bridge. But yeah, there was a response for kids playing in the creek. We actually saw them ourselves. But nothing more than just playing in the creek during a manhunt for a convicted killer.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy that there's just people
I'm going to
playing.
let down the microphone for a second.
Like you're not off school to play.
Bridge.
You're off school because there's a convicted killer on the
Well,
loose.
if you can hear the chopper.
Listen for the chopper. Eagle 8, stand down.
JB, it's we have to stand down.
All right, so I'm gonna drop the microphone for a second so I can make a quick phone call. Anyone have any information? Hit me up on social media. The chat here on YouTube.
All right, he's going.
But I'll be right back.
All right, we turned him down. So he doesn't blast our eardrums when he comes back when we're least expecting it. Let's see what kind of wild goose chase Nik's on.
And then let's add a stop for Ace. So we'll go to all of those.
Make sure you vote in the poll, guys.
All right, so our first stop's going to be the Chadds Ford post office. So we're going to go there first. But this is Kendall. You guys see?
See, now he's at Kendall. I told you.
Yeah, got a little pixelated.
But he doesn't know that they're circling the Brandywine Museum of Art.
I mean, it's only a couple-minute drive from here, so we'll see if there's anything. And if there's nothing, we're going to keep going to the next destination.
Okay, the helicopter has now left. It's heading back to Pittsburgh. So they circled for a minute.
Yeah, we're 5 minutes from the post office.
The post office, guys, is way over here. He's talking about the Union post office.
And we're at Kendall. We just left Kendall.
We know you're at Kendall.
So now we're going towards...
See, this is Unionville. Now they got to drive back over here. Now they're going to...
We're 5 minutes from Kendall. So there's no way Carco's 2 minutes away.
Let's see where he goes.
So this is definitely a different kind of... yeah, we're going to drive by because everybody is saying... I got a text saying that there's some activity.
It just left, though, Nick.
I don't know if this is better than just staying stationary as we were before.
No, you're going to be...
Obviously, we're not going to be doing this kind of stuff all night driving around.
I wouldn't drive back and forth.
To
These guys don't know where this guy is.
For a little bit.
I would just stay
so
put.
If there's major activity anywhere, we're going to hit it. And it looks like there's a plane or a helicopter flying.
You just missed it, Nick. Dang.
It might be a plane. That's very high.
What plane is he seeing?
And if you don't see anything at the...
Way over here. See, they were in Unionville.
Let's head straight down again. Just keep moving.
They were all the way over in Unionville. That's where they see that plane.
All right, guys. Back with you live.
We went to Creek Road, guys, and that was shut down, and there's nowhere to park.
The post office in Union, I think there might be a command center.
And right over the Brandywine Creek where you see a state trooper.
So right now we're going to go to we're 3 minutes away from the post office, Chadds Ford post office. And if there's no activity, I set it up so we could just go to the next stop and the next stop. So the second stop's going to be Carco, and the third stop's going to be Ace.
Of the Delaware River.
This is where he is right now. He's heading into Chaddsford.
Donelo Cavalcante.
So should we make Ace our second spot instead of Carco?
I don't think he's going to get into that downtown, though.
Escaped from the Chester County Prison, and today officials gave some details on that. How he escaped in much the same way as another inmate.
Elementary school. There's not a whole lot there.
Same location, same way to get out.
So we're going to go to Ace. We're at the post office just about.
I don't know what Ace is, but we'll stay here. Ace is the place.
There is obviously no activity. We're 2 minutes out.
The place. So we heard that they did set up more trail cams. So there should be like 60, if that's correct. I'm going to go back over to Fox.
We've been kind of doing the cat and mouse game with chasing scanner traffic, law enforcement, trying to, and tips that we get, but still no Donelo Cavalcante.
Yes, Mike.
JB, it's
some of the
you have to stand down.
Things that law enforcement are worried about. Did he get Did he get a phone? What kind of supplies does he have with him now? It's been a week, so he's had a chance to adjust to his situation. So those are the kinds of things that law enforcement are thinking about. Being out here over the last few nights, these are the times when things get active with sightings, because he was known to move at night, and that is when people have caught him on trail cameras, Ring doorbell cameras, things of that nature, and then we inevitably hear about the details of those the following night or the following day. So we're here, the whole point of this live stream is it's not something we normally do in our daily news coverage. Normally we were concentrating on, gathering the news for our 10 o'clock news, but this is a unique situation. This is a fluid, nonstop kind of developing story, so we felt the need to be on with you as much as possible, not just to give you the details, but just kind of to be here with you, because
to keep us company.
A lot of people are, especially who live in this area, really, really
scared,
uptight.
Yeah, uptight. That's putting it lightly. So let's look at this. I've got the scanner on again just to see if anything comes up, but this is that same helicopter that just left that area. Remember how fast it was circling? That one area, it circled like 5 or 6 times, and then it left.
16141.
You know what, 641.
I'll have one female juvenile to 434 Straight Avenue.
What's with the vocal fry? Yes, he's 5 foot tall,
641, okay.
120 pounds. He's like a garden gnome. Autumn Fragrance said that his mugshot shows his feet.
Roberta.
Oh my god, that was so loud. The last sighting was last night. Mm-hmm. Reverse Spider-Man? Is that like reverse cowgirl? Like, what's a reverse Spider-Man? This isn't Virginia. This is Pennsylvania. The last sighting was last night at 9:30. 5 feet, 120 pounds. Like, this has got to be a joke. Mark Klein, did you see him scale the wall? Reverse Spider-Man. I can't with the shit that comes up in chat. I literally cannot. J Baloo. Can I get a hells yeah on that one? Scanner. We got Scanner. We got Nik the Hat. We got Fox 29. We've got the flight radar. I mean, what more could you ask for? Mark Klein says, I have 4th graders in the neighborhood that want the reward money. What's up, Kaleidohope and Unravel? He went up the wall backwards. He did. Reverse Spider-Man. He is sleeping in trees, I bet. Yeah, I think so. He's hanging upside down like a freaking possum. Am I here?
Yikes.
Oh, man.
Niggas wife me once they get that good punani.
Reverse Spider-Man. That's the funniest shit I've heard today. Oh, my God. Garden gnome. Dude, I should sell one of those. A garden gnome with New Balance platform soles. Oh my God, we all loved those soles though in the 90s. Remember the Fila's with the big huge soles on the bottom? This Christmas, Donelo, not on a shelf, Donelo on a roof or on a tree branch.
Rattlesnakes, moccasins, alligators.
People were getting so mad last night. There's no alligators in Pennsylvania. See, now it's quiet and I can give some background on that soundbite. That's our sheriff in Lee County, Florida.
Unit 41732, your status.
During the laundry thing.
I'm okay. Speaking to clear.
He took his 5-foot ass.
Okay.
He took his 5-foot ass to the press conference about Brian Laundrie from Lee County and gave this big to-do, and this was part of it.
Rattlesnakes, moccasins, alligators.
Oh my God. God forbid.
One comment.
One comment.
Looks like Fox is muted again. Fila. Hell yeah, they still make shit. But remember Fila's in the 90s? I can picture them in my head with the big soles. Or when Skechers came out. Remember the canvas Skechers with the big platform soles? LA Gear. I never wore LA Gears, but I remember those. I know, Mark Klein. Sometimes, it just goes right over the heads.
Unit 634 for copy your acknowledgement of the Kendall at Longwood, Lebanon 90s Baltimore pipe for the suspicious condition. Just be advised that this information was received through a Twitter feed. The info of the hostage situation.
Hostage?
And that police have an outbuilding surrounded.
What?
It's just info only.
Wait, what did she just say?
404, copy.
And
I'll be in route.
oh shit. What did she say? Twitter feed? Let's listen to that again. An outbuilding?
Do we have the caller's info?
Ooh, let's keep listening.
Call 2. Call 2, 107 Park Spring Boulevard, 107 Park Spring Boulevard.
107.
Not an emergency. Transfer from Montgomery County. Speaking with the caller. Heard someone state that someone might have broken into their house. Sounded like it might have been a girl or a child. Difficulty understanding the caller. Meant to obtain for it.
Call 2, copy, I'll check in.
Kill call ticket.
1445, let me know if I'm muted that way.
Look at these guys driving around. They're turning around and shit.
I'll do direct.
Earth shoes. I remember those. What's the hostage thing?
I think you started this fire.
Okay, I'm going to mute because this is getting intense.
Well, 5 direct limit.
Copy, stand by.
I don't know. Should I rewind? All right, let's see.
More pipe for the suspicious condition. Just be advised that this
Gear.
is 64.
Here we go. I know, Mark. This is replaying. Sometimes, it just goes right over the heads.
Unit 62 for copy your acknowledgement of the Kendall at Longwood, 1190 Baltimore pipe for the suspicious condition. Just be advised that this information was received through a Twitter feed. The info of the hostage situation.
Hostage?
And that police have an outbuilding surrounded.
What?
It's just info only.
Wait, what did she just say?
404, copy.
And
I'll be in around.
oh shit. What did she say?
2142 status okay here.
Twitter feed? Let's listen to that again. Outbuilding. Skechers came out. Remember the canvas? Oh my God, right when I'm talking about Skechers. Hostage?
And that
I need the address. Done. Remember those. I'm sorry you have to hear about Skechers. I know, Mark Klein. Sometimes, it just goes right over the heads.
Unit 62 for copy your acknowledgement of the Kendall at Longwood, 1190 Baltimore pipe for the suspicious condition. Just be advised that this information was received through a Twitter feed. The info of the hostage situation.
Hostage?
And that police have an outbuilding surrounded.
What?
It's just info only.
Wait, that's just where Nik was, at Kendall and Longwood. And it came from a Twitter feed? What does that mean?
It's quietish, but there's just traffic. This is a pretty main road. And the street lights are off. So this road has street lights. You can
Fox is muted. What is going on? Let's go to the flight radar. I don't see anything over this area at all. What did I say? Longwood? Here's Longwood and Kendall. Are we sure it's Kendall? Or Kennett? I don't see anything. Kendall. Kennett. Well, at any rate, that was pretty crazy.
12-4, you got it.
We're all good. I'm just in the area.
Copy.
Gosh, there's just so much happening at once.
So we're giving you an idea of we're in the search zone, folks. This is in the thick, really in the middle of the search zone, and you can see how dark is. You can just see how just dark and wooded it is. And again, we're going back to where we were last night, where we saw a lot of activity. And we're not going back just because of last night. We were actually told that there may be some activity back here. No helicopters above, I can tell you that. Yeah. Okay. Well, actually, this is where we were last night, right?
We just passed it.
Yeah. Okay. So we just followed a tip that ended up to be nothing. No law enforcement, no anything. So we're gonna probably head back to like the Baltimore Pike area. We are within 100 yards of the last known sighting of Donelo Cavalcante last night. Hold on, I gotta answer a phone. Someone calling me. Hold on.
And we're muted again. All right, I'm just going to keep it up like this. We're going to listen to the Fox. No, the scanner, I turned it off. I mean, I didn't turn it off, I just muted it.
Uniform call 59.
I'll leave it on for a bit. I'll mute Fox.
Uniform call 59.
I'll be back in just a few minutes, guys. You are listening to
Uniform
Live
call 59.
Scanner.
Getting a call from 52. Negative. Pottstown Pike and Kirkland Avenue. So hit and run accident. About a 3-5 minute time delay. It's a white van struck the caller's vehicle. Left-hand head southbound on Pottstown Pike, south of Aram. The caller is going to be waiting in the parking lot of Thicket.
59 copy.
Actually, it's going to be the parking lot of the Burkett Town. You're waiting in a red Toyota Tacoma. Uniform Sam 32, I got your stop, 1400 block, Pottstown Pike.
Sam 32, I'm okay.
Uniform Sam 32, okay.
Watch this dude just run out in front of their car. Candy, that's what I was just thinking. Holy shit. I can't believe they're just allowed to drive around. They've got to know he's not in the area. Why would they let them drive around? The short white pole. I thought that was him, that mailbox. We got the night vision going on Fox, though, now. I don't know, but this is around the time when they had action. I mean, this has been a week now. We've got 700 people listening to this Chester County Law Enforcement Dispatch. So,
saw some police. It turned out not to be the case. So
yeah, they got sent on a bad tip. So, I'm going to leave the scanner on for just a bit. We'll leave this roll. I don't think we're going to get anything on the flight radar, but I'll leave it there until it expires. I'll leave the scanner going. I got to go get something to drink and do a few things. Recon Elite. I haven't seen you in forever. There are no updates, no sightings. There is nada, nothing. Zilch. Just ended the reward or the poll. I'm going to put another poll up. I want to know what you guys' thoughts are. Okay, vote in the poll because I've been watching a lot of this lady's videos and she's batshit crazy. And she reminds me a lot of Lori Vallow.
175 KMDC for a key complaint. Cover.
It's so disturbing, her videos. Oh my gosh. Recon Elite, this is Chester County Law Enforcement Dispatch, and I'm on Broadcastify. She is boring, but she's crazy as fuck. And you watch her videos and you can see the surface abuse. It's crazy. She's a weirdo. Think about making a video on it just so I can get it out of my system. Y'all are like, no, no, no. What's up, Doug Walls? I can't understand scanners, so I can never understand what the hell they're saying, but that I understood. This hostage situation thing got my attention, so I want to see if there's any follow-up. Tom can't...
4 Paul 44, copy out with the subject stop. Pottstown Pike, East French Highway.
Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm parched.
4 Paul 44, my status, okay. 4 Paul 44, go.
Taz came out with the RP.
Lost you one. Unit 3, Paul 7. Just be advised I'm holding a well-being check at Country Club Road and Pine Valley Drive. Country Club Road and Pine Valley Drive. Female, walking along the side of the road. Caller's concerned she's going to get hit by a vehicle. Unit 2955, copy your acknowledgement. 228 Barons Hill Road, 228 Barons Hill Road, EMS being dispatched. Copy,
A few of you have asked, since I brought up my dog Chester, I'm going to show you a picture of Chester.
This dude's showing pictures of his dog now. This is awesome. We're getting to know him really well.
Chester is a 100-pound Labrador Retriever.
Aw, paws out. Paws out.
All right, let's see if I can punch this camera up. Can you guys see that? That's my dog Chester. And the reason why I and thank you for asking for Chester. He's my man. And the reason why I brought Chester up, because let me reiterate, there was a law enforcement canine who was injured yesterday because of the heat and heat exhaustion, and that canine is hospitalized still at this point. So, you know, as a dog lover, and I know a lot of you are as well, a lot of you were asking about. I don't know the name of the dog. We think it's a bloodhound. We know most search dogs for human are bloodhounds. So, again, we will try to get the name. A lot of people have been asking about the name of that dog. So, we really hope that dog's doing okay. So, hope you enjoyed my pup chat.
We love Chester. Can we talk about the dog from today? We learned in the press conference today, you guys, that they took a canine dog out there and they said that it got so hot that it was down and that it had to go to the hospital and that it was still hospitalized. And someone in the press conference asked, like, weren't you guys monitoring the dog? And he's like, they were taking its temperature and it just all of a sudden happened or something. It was some BS answer. I mean, they just had one dog, and would they do work them all day? I don't understand how that could even happen. So prayers for the canine officer.
Gotta say, my joystick camera skills are getting better.
Shall we play a game?
Okay. How about we give you a little update, folks? I do need to hop off here for a second. Actually, I'm going to do that right now. Hold on, I'll be right back.
How are you? Oh, so as you guys can see, that guy knows. Let me wait for the police. You see? So it's smart. If you're a resident, or if you're going to be passing through Chester County, and you see a police car and there's not an officer, obviously wait, and just wait for an officer to come out, because if they're parked like that, that would mean that the road isn't open to the public to drive by. He's funny. Bring it in. Just go down the list and just start texting them and check the M's as well. So yeah, residents in all of the neighborhoods you guys are talking about are telling us that there's no activity in any of those areas other than an unmarked trooper just in the area on their street, which is what they would expect. You know, you do need a presence there, but there is nothing out of the ordinary going on. So we're just waiting for... There is a plane up there, and there's a helicopter. So what neighborhoods are you guys hearing stuff is happening at, so I can text? So what he's telling people is, hey sir, how are you? I'm with the Pennsylvania State Police. We're looking for a wanted fugitive. And he's giving... people at this point know who they're looking for, but he's just letting them know why he wants to look at certain stuff. So now he is searching the cars that are coming here. But it is quiet, and that's normal. I mean, you guys, for the past 7 days, it's been like this, where it's quiet and then something will pop off. As of right now, there's nothing popping off anywhere that's worth hitting. He's very kind, and the residents, at least out here in Chester County, are very grateful, and that's all that really matters. At the end of the day, we're only here for the residents of Chester
everyone.
County.
I am
that's
back.
what we came here for in the beginning. We didn't come here for...
I am just trying to listen to scanner traffic right now. I thought I heard a couple things we needed to tune into, so if you hear scanner traffic, please don't worry about it. I want to show you what I'm doing right now.
06 false.
This has been a scene for the last 24 hours or so. This is a critical place where I'm at now. This is the...
Unit 3, full set in your side.
3, full set. My status will be okay for the... We're still checking.
3, full 7, good.
15 Paul. Yeah, the bridge is not road, just...
This helicopter is way west of where they've been looking. So I don't know if it's nothing or something. I'm not sure. I mean, it could be a multitude of things. They could really know he's somewhere that's not here, and this is all just a big distraction. You ever thought of that?
The Brandywine Creek, and here, what are we seeing here? What's going on here? Hold on. These are train tracks now. For some reason, these
they're going back.
officers got out of their car. 3 state troopers
Unit 1,
got
6,
out of
call
their car
91.
with their flashlights and started.
Troopers just got out.
Here.
Unit 1, 6, on Edelman check
Bear
first.
with us. You're
152
looking at this live.
being checked. Colors mother, Mr. Is there.
The woods on the banks of the Brandywine Creek. You'll also see
41 is going to be related to the juvenile, and I'll be out with her.
Officer on the bridge of the Brandywine Creek with his flashlight. I'm not going to move the camera right now. I'm keep it on these guys. Not sure if they're seeing anything, but
I want to copy you en route. 1032 Radley Drive, 1032 Radley Drive.
Pretty fast.
Colors vehicle alarm.
Right there.
Went off from the driveway
see,
3 minutes
that's
ago.
Railroad tracks.
The black D18
Railroad
Escalade.
tracks as it goes over Baltimore Pike. Oh, okay. Sorry, the sound is low again. Sorry, guys, if the sound
Jesus.
was low again. I'll repeat myself for what I'm seeing here. State troopers now on the railroad tracks with their flashlights in hand, going into the woods, going down the railroad tracks on the corner of Baltimore Pike and the Brandywine Creek. See, that's their car. There was a...
We're on night vision with Fox.
Now another state trooper showed up.
Oh, shit. It's almost like...
And now he's positioning.
It's almost like they knew where it was going to go down. They're
I'm
like...
not sure if we're seeing the beginning of a response for a sighting or just the normal search, but we haven't...
We've got activity.
One for my on-call, please.
Seen this...
191 again.
Mark Klein thinks he's in there. 67% of you want me to cover that lady, so I'm going to. And I don't care. You don't have to love these creators. It's okay to not love them.
So
just don't keep going on and on.
I also want to reiterate, you may be seeing this in black and white. You probably are. This is a night vision mode we have on our camera.
Do not adjust your sets.
And when it turns to black and white, it just helps you see it a little clearer, more of like a security type. So you see, you just saw a Pennsylvania state trooper, I believe it was a state trooper, go down to the banks. That is near the Brandywine Creek, right along the railroad tracks. Let me back it up a little bit. So yeah, someone said it's the perfect place to hide. I tell you, there's a lot of perfect places to hide here.
Unit 6, call 41.
41, I'll get it.
Unit 16, call 41, okay.
Bound 422 interchange.
Hey, Ivan. Kiss my butt.
This is not an infrared camera.
I love Jesus. Yes, at some point. When we get more info.
Unit 3, call 3, copy your traffic stop. The 400 block is Deal Whisper.
Mark Klein. The therapy line.
Give a shout out to Aaron Sachs, my partner for the last few days. You know.
Thank you,
working
Mr.
hard,
Sachs.
getting the shots. Appreciate you,
Sachs is getting the shots.
These nuts.
Thank you
you're
for being
looking
here,
at
guys.
Baltimore Pike right now. Why these two state troopers are here, we don't know, but they showed up and they got out of their vehicles and they started going into the railroad tracks, into the woods there with their flashlights. Been in there for the last couple minutes or so.
I just have a question. Who would call me a fake reporter? Who uses the word reporter? I've never called myself a reporter. So apparently someone on YouTube who considers themselves a reporter feels threatened. Make yourselves known.
Do they think he got on a train? I don't think they think he got on a train, but they certainly are looking at that possibility that if trains come by, which they do, they're going to be looking at that train. Matter of fact, they stopped a few trains and looked them on board, and they also are
Nik the Hat's somewhere
trailing
else. He's lost
them by helicopter.
Maybe they found Carly Russell's Cheez-Its. Is that what he's living on?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Just a little bit behind the scenes, guys. I have about 5 different devices working here between live streams, Facebook, Twitter, trying to get my calls coming in from the station, things like that.
All right.
All 3, okay. I'm okay here.
Yeah, 30 call 3, okay?
She's getting their status.
Wolf 5, figure out the garage, 365 bridge.
5-10, one mark.
5-10, okay.
Some Rosetta Stone. I'm just reading your comments. Hey, Rican. Everything's good. Everything's good. I hope you had a good Labor Day weekend. You too, Combat Vet. Lots and lots. Put up a hotline for running. We've got the scanner on, but it is quiet. But I'm thinking, you know how like people are catching him, like the one guy flicking the lights and all that? If someone calls 911 and says, hey, someone's in my yard or something like that, then we would hear it. That was my thought process with the scanner.
Community lead, 3 meters lead, city and part of the and then we'll in a talk. It was parked in front of the house for the 2 minutes.
These scanners are really, they suck. I can never hear them.
167, okay. You can show me around.
Copy.
Angie was here earlier. She probably went to bed. Potato's on a flight. Sanner's here. Olive I haven't seen.
Unit 3, call 7. Check MDC for phone assignment.
And Jammers I haven't seen tonight either.
Okay.
It does kind of sound like a pilot. All right, let's go back to Fox.
Since we are, on a manhunt and have the technology, we figured we'd do this because we thought it was important, not just to show, but for the people who live here. I've heard from so many of you who live inside the search zone, who are watching this feed right now, who are contacting me and thanking us and learning all the information, as very little information as they get. It means a lot to people. Any nuggets of information is really, it helps people feel better that, things are happening and people are looking out for them. So I just feel
and you're
for the
damn
people.
straight. I'm afraid to go in them
many
woods.
Who live in the search
You couldn't
zone.
pay me to go there in
And
the woods.
I've seen the range of emotions from shock in the beginning to anger. Where's this person? To scared that this is a convicted killer. To now just tiredness and frustration and just wanting this whole thing to be over because.
Sound is so low.
What's that?
Abby just said the sound was low.
Oh, sound's still low? Oh.
Sounded fine to me.
Shouldn't they? How long ago? All right, how's the sound, everybody? Can you just give me a shout out in the chat if
Dude,
the sound is okay?
Now I gotta turn it down. He's regal. Going regal. I'll get Nick back up for you guys. Hold up.
Sounds great. Okay, good.
Doing my best. Doing my best.
Good. Thank you. Sounds good. Thank you for all the responses.
Ask once, you get 20
All right,
million responses, dude. There's Nick. Now, everybody should be happy. There's a little something for everyone tonight.
Trying to listen to some recent police scanner activity.
16141, okay.
Where am I hearing that? I'm hearing myself.
Laptop, I think.
2542, okay.
Stop, Mark. Hey, Toy Airy. How are you? I've got the scanner unmuted as well, so if you hear that, that's why.
All right, so what do we have here? We got another response. All right, so we're getting even more state troopers showing up to the scene. So we can only tell you what we're looking at and what we're seeing. And that is more state troopers arriving to Baltimore Pike. To the railroad tracks right along the banks of the Brandywine Creek. So there's...
Okay, yeah, 33 Paul 17, your stop, 500 block west Euclid Avenue.
Let me just show you. When we got here, there was one state trooper. Now there's one. There's two.
East Cypress Street.
There's
644
three.
East Cypress Street for a well being check.
There's four.
Caller
There's
has
five.
occurred.
So,
Patient, 70-year-old male. He hasn't heard from
and
us
that
since
they're
Wednesday.
all going into the
He's
woods
not
here.
responded to the caller at
So,
all, which is unusual.
You're seeing this search as it's happening.
33 Paul 17, okay.
I can tell you, at least from where we've been most of the night, this is kind of the most activity we've seen in one place.
His address, his business address, Al Quinn's therapist.
Okay.
One 631, your stance.
Are they?
30, we got nothing, Shelley.
Hey guys, I need to
16-1231,
jump out of here
Unit
for a
03
second.
Dam 2, copy your traffic stop at 100 block at Elm Street.
Stand by.
What just happened? Let's go listen to Nick for a second, see if something's going on.
What we're going to do is see if one of these residents will let us follow them down that road and see if the police will let us follow that resident with their permission, obviously the resident's permission, to see if there's anything going on.
Oh, he's trying to get back in that neighborhood.
It's on your traffic stop at 100 block of Michigan.
Put a 1 in chat if you'd go into these woods. Ivan says I'm a fake reporter because I'm too scared to go in the woods. Put a 1 in chat if you'd be dumb enough to go in these woods. I don't know, but they said they had a perimeter the other night. I'm not convinced about their perimeters because they made it bigger. They said they had one the other night. And then he slipped through the perimeter, and then they made the perimeter bigger. And they still haven't found him.
All right, guys, I am back.
Oh.
The reason why I had to jump out is because, hold on, let me get my microphone on.
No, I didn't see that island. Where at?
Okay, I'm back. So, reason why I got out is because
what?
I'm back. Police are over here trying to use their flashlights, what they have on them, to look in the woods. Whatever they're looking for right now is, they're obviously searching for something. But what my photographer was asking is, we may assist law enforcement with our lights on our vehicle right now.
Oh wow! They want them to turn their lights on.
I think we're gonna go over and ask them. We have a big
they're
giant,
gonna ask if they can help.
light bar on our truck, and it looks like they need some help with some lights. So we may help them with some lighting real quick.
1 unit possible. 291 Colwyn Terrace. 291 Colwyn Terrace. On their garage.
Well, here we go. We're right in the thick of it, folks. Thanks for joining us.
Oh my God, he's like yelling. Holy.
In the middle of what seems to be a response to, we're not sure if it was a sighting, but it is pretty obvious now that they're here for something. There's still 5 troopers here in the woods on those railroad tracks.
I know, he's so extra.
The freight rail line that runs right through.
Well, they keep telling him he's not loud enough.
The search area
domestic at 424 Hibernia Road.
is a concern because that is
I'm turning that bullshit
would be a
off.
clear path
Domestic?
away from law enforcement, away from the search. It's also, when freight trains came by here earlier, state troopers stopped. They literally got on the train.
They got on the train to look for him, probably.
Duty Ron, thank you for getting with me. I want to respond. I got your email,
Oh
and
my
I
God.
appreciate the offer. Let's try to connect.
Christmas memberships.
I
cannot. Can you come on my show? We're all giving away Duty Ron Christmas memberships.
Here, let me give you a little bit more perspective here. So, what you're seeing right there is, in the middle of your screen is the railroad tracks, a freight line that runs east-west. I believe it's east-west. I'm sorry,
The girl talking is me.
North-south. Top of your screen is the north. Bottom of the screen is the south. That is the railroad track. That track, at least partially, runs right along the banks of the Brandywine Creek. To the right of that, where you see what looks like the bridge, and which is a bridge, that bridge goes over the Brandywine Creek. So, perfect conditions for someone who wants to hide, wants to...
Where's Nick going now? They're on the road again.
Try to elude
On the
police.
road again. Yeah, I guess, I mean, it is probably pretty intense being right there.
What they're looking for, I don't know, but it's obviously there's a reason why police are back in the woods. I wish I could kind of take you back there a little deeper, but I'm going to let them do their jobs. You know, part of the logistical challenges we have when doing something like this, we have to keep ourselves safe. We have to keep away from law enforcement, being able to do their jobs. We want to get close enough to give you the story as close and as legally as possible without going through
Oh, did
police
Nick
lines,
get in?
and also technologically being able to, you know, bring you information the way we can bring it. So,
All right, let's go see what's going on with Nick. I wonder if he actually got in.
Show you how
Uh-oh.
trying to show you how
Oh, no. Are you kidding? That's my luck.
I see the area. I'm trying to show you how.
He lost his signal. Great. Here we go. We're back.
All right, guys. So I lost you for a second. But you can see the darkness. You see without the headlights here, and then you see the difference.
Granny Goose.
So,
who's Diana?
We're going towards Brandywine Creek, guys. See how lit up these places are, these houses? Oh, that's a funeral home. But well, I think that was a funeral home. Properties have their focus. Properties have their places lit up pretty well. That was a police station. Yeah, we're in no competition with anybody else, so we're fine. We're just showing people around, and if you guys want to watch their feed as well, obviously go ahead.
If you'd like to become a member, we have a QR code right on the left-hand side of your screen. Join the lounge today. We have a good time in our lounge.
So we're heading a local. I guess she was watching and I said it would be great for a local. And actually like 8 of you guys showed up at Ace Hardware pretty quick with cases of water and Gatorade and drinks. You guys are great. So we're trying to get as close now. Now we're on South New Street. And look how dark it is.
Oh, Diana's gone. Shell got rid of her. I think Nick's tired. And he's driving here and there, back and forth. No, not Diana HB. That other Diana, she gone. Alright, I'm actually...
rather quick, but we don't want to get too close to her so you guys don't see the license plate too.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute him. That car noise was too much. Woo! I know, relevant. It happens in these types of situations. We get lots of interesting folk up in here.
I see 2 state troopers come out. I think they were the original ones that went in there.
Did they find Brian Laundrie's jaw? Yeah, he's allowed to be crabby pants.
And just a little piece of knowledge right there. You see that's a Pennsylvania State Trooper car. You see they're numbered. You see J2 right there. That J signifies Troop J.
Troop J.
Each state trooper are connected to a troop. There's a troop, I believe.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Troop
O'Toole.
K in Philly. There's and Troop J is Lancaster. So they're bringing state troopers down from Lancaster. That officer right there, most
Troop
likely,
J.
is from
J is for justice.
Is from the Lancaster Troop J.
The fake reporter. O'Toole.
So it looks like the officers
part of your
are
name's
getting
right.
back into their vehicles. They are. 3, 4, the 5th one already left. So whatever they were here doing right now, it looks like they are clearing the scene.
That was a big.
So obviously,
Nothing.
An
Donelo burger.
Search, as you see state troopers starting to pull away.
Thanks so much, Chris, for your coverage on this. Should I go over and blow up his chat? Chris, you come on my channel. We're going to give away Christmas memberships.
You see troopers, they've been doing this at night throughout the last few nights along the Brandywine Creek with their flashlights. You see the heavy mosquitoes, I'm sure, troopers dealing with. The bug situation is just nasty out here, as you can imagine. So that state trooper, okay, he was the one that was in there. I thought he may be blocking the railroad tracks, but he's pulling away. So this scene, I could say, has now officially been cleared after about a half hour of a search here in the woods near Brandywine Creek. It looks like they have now left. So no Donelo right now. All right, where are we at? I got some time for a few questions. Anyone got some questions? Let me back it up a little bit. Who was okay? I'm going to go to some questions now. Is there a troop? Is there an F troop? Yes, there is. There is an F troop, and I believe they're out of Scranton, Wilkes-Barre area. Are they bringing in troopers that don't know the area? Yeah, they are, because you need hundreds of people. Not all of them know the area. Doesn't mean they can't be good in a search. Remember, a search could also mean what you're seeing right here in front of you, a state trooper in his car with a constant watch out. A search doesn't necessarily mean in the woods with night vision goggles. So yes, you can have troopers that don't know the area to be involved in the search. I have a very important phone call right now I have to take, so hold on.
He's a busy man. He gets a lot of phone calls. Hold on, I was just getting a new soundbite ready. Should we do a poll? Do we think he's in the area? That's a good idea, Shaw. All the little birdies on Jaybird Street. You guys are all on Jaybird Street. That's super cute. Super duper cute.
All right, we're following. All right, you need to look in there? All right, cool. Thank you, guys. Stay safe.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
All right, guys, so we're able to get through the little checkpoint here. There's another. So there's a lot of activity here. So she was right. See what I mean? So that's why it's important to get some local input.
It sounds like they're all on the creek.
Oh, and look. See the... Let me show you again. Look at the creek. Let's see if this guy lets us follow her. Yeah, you're cool. Just wave at him. So we're good. We're driving through again. Oh yeah, no, they definitely need. She's from this exact, like this is her neighborhood, so we're fine. It's not like she's going out of her way.
Anyway, let's give you a little recap for all the people watching now. We have about 4,000.
And guys, there is a lot of look every few maybe 50 to 100 feet you'll see a trooper, and as you see we stop at every single one just to make sure that everything is okay for us to pass. Even though we did this with five
just a quick recap
just before this,
much as I can in 30 seconds. We've now been on a manhunt for Donelo Cavalcante for the last 7 days.
So
hundreds of law enforcement
are we good? Should we stop?
Working around the clock, trying to find
we make sure that
34-year-old
we're allowed to
Brazilian
go. We're not going to just roll into a neighborhood and go willy-nilly past the police car. Even if there's 5 back-to-back, we'll stop at all 5 and make sure that they know where we are that we're trying to get by. And if they say no, turn around, we obviously turn around. So you guys are seeing how heavy the presence is. Now look, they have that lit up, and there's a trooper here. He's got that lit up. It's hard to see. And there's a creek, as you guys can see the creek. There's a trooper up here too. So this road actually has the most activity as far as what I've been seeing. I'm not sure if there has been other areas right now that are this active. Maybe the Brandywine, but I'm hearing there's only 4 troopers there. I mean, we've passed, whoever's keeping count, we've passed a good amount. And here's where we are going by. And look, you see more troopers guarding areas, looking around. It's a fluid scene. And you guys saw how it looked quiet at the Ace gas station. That's their goal. And then we come here and you see a presence. And there's probably a presence like this elsewhere. And I asked, you guys heard me ask the officer, do you want to look in the trunk? He was like, no, you're all right. And again, they've started to recognize us by now. Now we're back at the Brandywine Creek. You guys see? Or Brandywine River, I'm sorry. Now this guy might want to search our trunk, obviously. Maybe. Because we're coming out.
We're going to another checkpoint. Good evening. If you're new, welcome to chat. Make yourselves known.
Pop the windows down. He's gonna. So this is actually gonna be cool. You guys are gonna see firsthand how they look through the car. Make sure I have my immediate ID on me. But if not, I've got my ID. How do you turn the lights on?
How's it going?
How are you, sir?
Good.
Just following. Let me get you my ID.
Are you with her?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
It's our media ID.
It's not camera equipment?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's cool. What do you guys do?
So we're basically just going around showing the residents the perimeter, showing them the activity so they can see that you guys are working hard to find the guy and that there's a large presence of police despite people driving by and people far away that don't see the presence. We want to show them that you guys are here and you are.
I got you. All right.
All right.
Where are you guys heading?
Probably going to make a right here or follow. I'm not sure where she's going. But all right. Stay safe. Thank you.
Stay safe, sir.
So you guys saw that. So he did look in the back and go. And he's very, very nice. So they're very cool. And here's Action News. Looks like they finished their dinner. So we're going to thank this resident, and then we're going to head to another spot. That was a cool little drive-through, and we're going to do that again. Not this road. We're going to do another road if we're able to, so you guys can see the activity. Hong's being held hostage. I release it. And thanks her. But you guys saw the trooper, and I let him know we're live and we're showing the community for the most part around. We want the community to be at ease. We want them to understand that there is a massive search and they're doing the best they can. And that was cool because all day you've been seeing, or not all day, for the past 5 days, that you've been seeing them searching cars. And now we saw firsthand the officer searching in the car, which is pretty cool to see them in action. And that was as close to the, I guess, experience as you can get. So we literally we passed over 10 state troopers, and she was right that there are a lot on this road. And this is that road, Creek Road. And the spot we were at earlier is actually like literally maybe not even half a mile. It's right, see the other police lights up there? I'll zoom in. That's where we were earlier. So it's cool that we just went down the road so you guys can get like a first-hand look.
Getting some more info.
Back over to Fox now.
Okay, I gotta pot down the microphone for a second.
He's getting more information, so let's see what happens. It's really eerie seeing that sign too, by the way.
But I mean,
Looks like they ended up in the same area, doesn't it?
watch it from afar and then watch it from close up. So there's a large presence around the creeks and the river, and that shows that he likely is using that as a guide to try to get away and evade capture. And I think that this is pretty interesting compared to just sitting in one spot and hoping something happens. Now, it's different if we're at a spot as we were for Lenape Road, when we were close enough that if something happened, we would hear it, or if somebody was apprehended, we would hear it or see it, you know. So that was a good place to stay still. Last night was a good place to stay still. And after the stream last night, we went to another spot, which was a good place to show you guys the area and show you how the police are able to blend in and hide. So
I'm back. Microphone is back up.
Oh my God.
No, it wasn't a donut.
In their neighborhoods.
We didn't have a donut break. I haven't had dinner. I don't think I had lunch yet.
Jesus.
I have my water. That's all I need, my water.
All right, what's the new info?
So, I'm getting... Hold on, let me see if I can... So right now we're getting prepared for our 10 o'clock news. Steve Keeley and I are covering the story tonight on TV at 10 o'clock. I hope you join us then. We will keep this live picture up until then, or even through then. So I'll continue with that.
I'm back.
Unfortunately, though, no new information, no good information.
I don't think they know where the hell this guy's at, to be honest.
As far as a capture.
Welcome back, Carlin.
There's been these, like we said, these sporadic kind of reports or responses of reports.
Whole lot of nothing, in my opinion.
Several state troopers will go to a location, maybe it's an address, and then no. Nothing.
I'm with you, Casey.
Anyone have any questions that I can answer as much as I can? Did someone just ask what a Wawa was?
Not everybody knows about Wawa.
Good question, Deadwing. How many residents live inside the search zones? I can't give you an accurate number. I can give you approximately. and this was given to me by a state trooper with really no authority, but he told me a little over 300 properties within the search zone. And honestly, it's probably that's probably bigger now because they expanded the search zone.
Mark. It's okay, Joe.
The search zone, someone's asking, is
the whole state of Pennsylvania.
Top of my head, the north border of Route 926, the east border of Creek Road, which you're looking at right here.
I don't
this
like
is the
Wawa
corner
food.
of Baltimore Pike and Creek Road. So you're seeing basically the southeast corner of the perimeter of the search area right here. To the west, it would be Route 52, and to the south, it would be Hillendale Road. So that is the search area, encompassing Pocopson, encompassing Birmingham Township, Pocopson Township, the Chadds Ford area.
Oh, the phone's ringing. We got new info.
I got a phone call. Hold on. Hello.
Not crazy about Wawa food. Cheers, Casey.
Chadds Ford. We're gonna be in Chadds Ford, right where we are now. Yeah, and yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I didn't say I didn't like Wawa.
Yeah.
I'm just not a fan of their food. I know some people love their food. I'm just not a big fan.
The people.
The people. And he muted. What's going on? He's like, the people. And then he muted.
You're awesome.
It's not Wada. You ordered yellow egg and they put yellow mustard? Wawa is a gas station / food. And it started in Pennsylvania. We have them in Florida. Wawa brownies are amazing. Their cookies are good. But like the food, I'm not crazy about it. What's up, Anna? Their chicken fingers are just really gross. The breading is gross. It's just gross. They have a lot of different sandwiches. And I'm just not a big hot sandwich person. Blech. Well, thank you, Franny Melville. Welcome to the stream. I still have to give my dog a bath tonight, so. I don't remember that, Delaney. I've never had In-N-Out. The coffee's good. Yeah, I mean, I don't dislike Wawa. I just don't like I'm not a fan of hot sandwiches or hot subs. Espresso M&Ms, I'll take some of those. Bob, we had a baby. It's a boy. Oh, I do remember that commercial. Reach out and touch someone. Reach out and just say hi. Something like that. Wawa and Subway. Ugh. Yeah, I just don't like hot sandwich.
All right.
Jimmy John's,
All right, I'll send you
veggie sub,
scripts,
the Bob.
Momentarily.
I miss Jimmy John's. I don't know what Timmy D is. I've never heard of that.
All right, guys, we are back.
Oh my
Sorry,
God,
I
he's
had to
back.
take care of some housekeeping things for our 10 o'clock news.
Sorry, did they have my night video on that?
They did.
Okay,
They
so
did.
we're good.
Yeah, we are good. They will cut the video back at the station. So what you're hearing now, let me just kind of give you a little.
Thank you for the history, CKM.
Here. Where are we at? So,
CKM.
We're inside our.
Are those your initials, you and
now.
your old ladies?
Again, a little behind the scenes. Aaron Sachs behind here is putting together some video he shot of the scene today, of the search and the things we were just around. Also, some of the interviews we did earlier. So we're kind of putting all those stories together, putting it on a nice little package for you of all the details of everything that happened today in a nice little encapsulated
No, Ann, are you?
Coming up at 10 o'clock. So we are here in Chadds Ford in the search zone, waiting for any kind of movements from law enforcement. They've been on edge, as well as all the residents who live in this area. So it is another sleepless night, I'm sure, for residents who live here.
I would not. I do not feel bad. Or, I mean, I feel bad for the people that live there.
You are going to see a lot of this in this.
We're seeing a whole lot of nothing. CKM music is your initials? Well, welcome, CKM.
Where Donelo Cavalcante still remains at large for the.
You guys are making me hungry now and wanting a coffee.
I am on Facebook and I am on.
Is the Fox 29 chat bad?
For anyone who wants to ask me any questions.
They never have mods in these network chats, and they are so raunchy.
Really long few days. It's been a long week.
All right, well, cool, Ann. Neither am I. Neither one of us is high. So can we move on, Miss Conroy? Get your votes in here.
All right, I'm going to ask a couple questions. Could it be possible is hiding in a barn or horse trailer? Absolutely. This is one thing that law enforcement are worried about is unoccupied structures or barns just like that where he could be hiding.
Our poll is 50-50. This is hysterical.
Eric Freen was hiding when he was captured after a 40-some-day manhunt in northern Pennsylvania.
Wow, CKM, stay safe.
So, yeah, everything
stay safe
on the table in terms of where he could be hiding.
Am I here says they'll be the high one here. We lost
did I report
Nick
on
again.
A tornado Glen Mills a few years ago, Mike? Yeah, I believe I did. That was out here, if you remember that.
Chris has a stalker. I'm just kidding.
Where are all the helicopters? Margaret, kind of asking the same question you are. Today is a day where I haven't seen nearly as many helicopters as in prior days. If you know, they utilize those helicopters before with announcements from Cavalcante's mother from Brazil in Portuguese, trying to get him and
50-50 on the poll.
Himself up and surrender.
Here's another poll.
They were utilizing those loudspeakers also on the ground.
This will be interesting.
It was law enforcement loudspeakers that were doing it as well. But I didn't see many helicopters today. Saw a couple search helicopters take off and land. I saw them in the sky and on radar, but not nearly as many as before. Do we seriously think he is in the area? I have no idea. I seem to, only by the sightings, I can only imagine he is, but I have no idea or any inside information as to where he may be. A lot of people are wondering.
Bye, Ann.
There has been sightings, or at least reported sightings in Delaware.
Fuck off and die.
Any more burglaries reported? Not to our knowledge. Not that has been announced to us. What I have learned about law enforcement is, you know, as transparent as they want to be, they can only give certain amount of information, so we can't assume they're giving us everything. So when, with investigative measures and techniques and things like that, we just can't assume we know everything that they're doing behind the scenes.
Hey, Candy and Lizzie. Ann, you need to chill, babe. We know how serious the situation is. What do you want me to do? Sit here stone-faced and sit here and talk like monotone? I can't talk about anything else for hours on end? The fuck out of here.
Someone just said Scanner, Chester, and 5 Point Road.
La, 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 la.
Possible sighting.
I turned on the scanner again. Hold up.
I have not had the scanner up, so...
I didn't either, but now I do.
All right, I actually have to get off for a second. Stand.
He's off again. Okay. I turned on the scanner again. He's saying that there might be a possible sighting.
Nice, Sam. I'll be out at 16 PD.
Copy.
Free night, Sam, too. Could you lock Paul 10 off?
Copy.
Thanks. With the for FCD. All 55, okay.
Oh, and Anne? If you couldn't understand that. Oh, man. I love you too, Teresa. Yeah, I think they put the trail cams out at night and then they check them during the day. Because they don't think he's moving around during the day. It may be hot there, but think about how hot it is in Brazil. He grew up in the rainforest. It's very hot and very humid. And there's a lot of creatures. I'm not sure. Lycurgus, I don't know about the dog situation, but they had a canine go down today. He had to get off again. I don't know how long he's been here. I wondered that same thing. Yeah, she's my biggest fan, Miss Anne. Miss Anne is my biggest fan. Anne ran? Oh, I'm sure, Toy Area. It probably comes up with some interesting things. Yeah, she's not even a funny troll. She's like annoying.
You're so annoying, Jay. This is serious, and all you're talking about is Wawa.
Unit 2844, check your MPC for a phone assignment.
I mean, who even uses their energy to even type that? Like, just stop. Stop.
God almighty.
Right, Casey. Like, to even, like, move your thumbs or your fingers to type that, it's like, get a fucking life.
2945.
Go watch something you like.
Unit 2945.
Can you roll BLS for a 13-year-old female, emotional disorder? Scene is secure.
Damn. Did you hear that kid screaming? Awful.
Unit 2945, okay?
Lizzie.
You don't hold account.
I don't even remember what I said now. Are you high? Oh, Shells has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Shells. So CKM Music is 10 miles from the prison. I know, Kay in Maine. She's not even worth it. Like, go away, Anne. The mean girls. Let's go troll. Your parents are 5 miles. Tom MCF. Jeez. I hope they're locked in. Anne is very uptight. It's okay, Anne. It was fantastic. I'll have to go back and listen because I don't know what the fuck I said. If you're new here, though, please, if you like what you see, click that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 100K.
1633 Yardley Drive, 1633 Yardley. Any message to dispatch for a call?
Nick, be safe. Hello, Trina Dickerson. Mark Klein. Only 85K. Okay, let's see what he's saying.
I think since 5:30.
I'm back.
So right now, we are Creek Road, Baltimore Pike, at the southeast end of the search area for Donelo Cavalcante. He now is on the lam for the past week. It was Thursday morning when he was.
They're only 5 miles from Wawa,
Chester
yo.
County Prison.
Let's go.
And today, Chester County Prison officials outlined, detailed how he escaped by climbing up a wall on
scaling the wall,
exercise yard, through razor wire, through another wall, and out into the community. And an hour and a half later, that is when the prison sirens sounded around this neighborhood to tell people that there wasn't, in fact, an escaped inmate. That escaped inmate happens to be a convicted killer, the 34-year-old Portuguese, Spanish-speaking Brazilian native, convicted of killing his girlfriend, and just a week later,
a loser,
escaped from prison. And we've also learned today, with just 4 months after, another escapee escaped from the Chester County Prison in much the same way, at the very same location as Donelo Cavalcante.
Yeah, I don't see any
and here
helicopters.
We are now. I'm getting ready for my 10 o'clock live broadcast, so I'm going to pot down the microphone for a little while. I'm going to punch up this camera so I can prepare for our 10 o'clock news, so please tune in there. I'll probably jump back on here. If anyone has any questions, I try to answer them. I will. If you have any tips, please get in touch with me. We're kind of, like I keep saying, we're in this with you guys. We thought this was a unique opportunity to keep people involved and updated on this story as we keep going.
There's nothing
and
on.
That's exactly what we're doing. We're hoping we're doing a good job in doing that.
You're doing a great job. Okay, he's going to do his news thing. But I just looked at the flight radar and I saw nothing. Lizzie, maybe. I'm not making any promises because I don't have any idea what I said. He literally pulled his ex-girlfriend out of her house by her hair, dragged her out to the front yard, and stabbed her 38 times in front of her children. This guy is a monster. Con, I want to thank you for subscribing. One-Eyed Flo coming in hot with a super sticker. Thank you, One-Eyed Flo, for your super chat. Super chat. I swear to God, we're going to have lots of Christmas memberships this winter. I feel a lot of Christmas memberships. Lolly, lolly, lolly. Get your adverbs here. All right, I'm going to end this stream, guys. It is almost 10 o'clock. I don't think they're going to be finding this dude tonight. But it was fun watching with you guys. But Nick, yes, thank you to Nick. Thank you to Fox29. I mean, these guys have been at it for a week. So my hat is off to them. No pun intended. Let me see about unmuting this feed. Ooh, wait, hold up. There's 1,000 people listening to the scanner. Don't go nowhere. Stay here. It went from, there was like 600 people. Now there's 1,000. Like when we first started. 1,000 people on the scanner. And it's quiet as a frickin' mouse. Imagine that.
And that's a good question. Where's the perimeter? I don't know. It's much larger. When we started this on Friday, Lenape was open, and then we started streaming on Saturday. And Lenape was closed.
Caller is stating that there's supposed to be staff on location there, but there's no chance anymore. Filter believes it may be a group home.
None of this is about this, guys. None of this is about a group home. All right, I am out. We will see what happens tomorrow. Maybe we'll get some more footage, some more pictures of this guy. Let's end our poll and see where we stand on will Donelo surrender. 94% of you say fuck no. 94% of you. Lazaro. Oh my God, that is Internationalista. Can you email me that information? That is weird. Look at DB Cooper's in the house. Yeah, we'll follow up on this tomorrow. All right, guys, I am out. I'll see you in, not in the morning, but we'll see what we come up with tomorrow. Closing the perimeter? I don't know. We'll see. If they capture him, I'll come back. I promise. If they capture him and I'm still awake, I will come back. But I don't think they're going to catch him tonight. Let's roll the credits. Thanks, everybody. If you are new, again, if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Have a great night.
You and your problems, I don't give a damn. You talk way too much, I have heard enough about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Damn, damn. I don't give a damn. Damn, damn. I don't give a damn. Damn, damn.
Like, what the fuck is this? And everybody's like, what the fuck is this?
You wanna be with me. You wanna feel something real, but I'm feeling differently. You're making plans to get to friends, but don't wanna face the fact that I ain't got time for that. Staying up late, sleeping all day, dreaming about Cadillacs. My new shoes, hanging by the pool. Alone, but I'll never call you back.
Hi, Jennifer. Is it one Jennifer or two Jennifers?
Thanks so much, Jennifer.